Welcome to Big Steps, Bold Stories with your host and founder, Vera Friesen, mom of 3, mother-in-law, grandma to 5, author, speaker, and online business mentor. Here we step away from fear and dig into courage to create the life and business we truly desire. Get ready to be inspired by the big steps and the bold stories of incredible entrepreneurs who've turned their passions into thriving ventures. Let's get this podcast started. Welcome to episode 3 of the Big Steps, Bold Stories podcast. Today we are going to discuss how to take what you love doing and turn it into an online business. And I share this with you from my heart and from the experience that I've had doing this very thing. Back in the day, we didn't have clients. We built blogs out and made our money through affiliate marketing, which was promoting other people's products and services that we absolutely loved and that made sense for our content blog. And we made money through ad revenue and sponsorships. And I absolutely love those two ways. It's affiliate marketing is the closest to passive income that you're going to get. And I loved it. I loved working on it. It was just working on a little bit every single day. So what is a content blog? It's basically the best way on earth to make a full-time income because it allows you to attract a very specific audience based around a passion that you love. So right now, currently, my mom has just set the foundation for happyheartplanting.com, and we're going to start continuing to build that out. But the reality of it is that we need to work on it every single day. She needs to put a video out, a blog post. She needs to market it. There's something that has to be done every single day because you are just spinning your wheels if you are not constantly on it and constantly working on it. And when I say a blog post every day, I mean that. You need to be doing an email to your subscribers every single day, a blog post every single day, a video to promote it, all your social media every single day. It's important. If you want to be serious about this, you need to treat it as a business, and it will not reward you as a business until you are putting the effort into it and taking it seriously. With consistent content, you are going to build wonderful connection with the people that follow you, credibility, and it's going to lead to long-term income opportunities. And I guess back in the day, you would have called us professional bloggers. Today, maybe an influencer, because influencers today, they make money through companies who will sponsor their posts on social media. But I say, why not sponsor my blog? Sponsor the blog, and that's what we did back in the day. And so it's changed a bit, but we can take all of those principles and apply it to today. So I'm excited to, just take you along this journey of this podcast so that you can see what's possible for yourself as well. You can't just put something out there and go, oh, I'm not making an income 6 months later. So it's not working, so I'm not going to do it. No, you have to work on it every single day because you have the passion for it, and then the rewards always come through that consistent action. Many people don't start a content blog because they totally underestimate the time and the effort that it takes to create this high quality content and actually grow your audience. So the initial slow pace of gaining traction can often discourage people who expect those quick results. But imagine for a moment when you do get it right, a content blog can completely transform your life, and you can have the freedom to work on your own terms, share your passion with the world, and earn a steady growing income. Your blog becomes a platform for impact where your voice is heard, your expertise is valued, and you're making money while doing what you absolutely love. And the flexibility and control over your time, the joy of connecting with an audience, and the satisfaction of building something truly that's your own and your legacy, it gives you both such fulfillment and such a feeling of freedom and joy in your heart. Blogging and creating content is not just about posting content. It's truly, if you haven't gotten it yet, It's about the consistency and alignment with your audience's needs. So start by focusing on what you're absolutely passionate about. So again, my mom loves plants. She decided to start a blog, Happy Heart Planting. She loves sharing about indoor and outdoor plants. Always keep in mind the problems that your audience faces. Right now, I have an aloe vera plant that looks sad. It's in my window in my kitchen. And I said to my mom, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because this aloe vera plant was so nice before and now it's looking sad. What is wrong with it? And she's like, oh, well, it's supposed to grow that way. It grows all sorts of crazy ways. I was like, oh, phew, relief. My need was, I think I'm killing my aloe vera plant. So I started watering it more, which was the absolute wrong thing to do. And it turns out that they just grow like that. And then also I have another plant. I think it's called a spider plant. And I said to her, I'm like, it's not happy. It's like I got it in the window, I'm watering it, but the ends of the leaves are brown, and I keep cutting them and they keep kind of popping back up. And she says, oh no, that's just the way they are. That's just what they do. So just clip it off and it's fine. So there's these problems that I think are problems, but she solved them by just, telling me, oh, that's just the way they are. So I didn't need to overwater them. I didn't need to put them in the window or adjust them a certain way. I was beginning to think, like, my plants hate me. What is happening? Really look at what the problems your audience is facing. Another thing she mentioned to me was, do you have Miracle-Gro? I said, no, I have none. She says, okay, I'm going to give you some, because Miracle-Gro will really help the plant. And I, as I'm talking to you about this, I remember her talking about how when she makes kombucha, she uses the SCOBY for her plants. That's something else I could do, is you can buy SCOBYs actually on Amazon and start making kombucha and use the SCOBYs for your plants as well. So there's a lot of solutions that she can offer and help people to grow these luscious, big, beautiful plants. And when you create this type of content that solves people's problems, you really become a resource that they come to and they return to on a regular basis, because they enjoy what you have to say, your expertise, and the value that you bring to them. And as your blog grows, it's just going to build that trust, but you have to absolutely be committed to showing up even when the results are not immediate. That persistence is what separates those who give up from those who thrive. So when I started focusing on my online business, I wasn't seeing immediate results, and it was easy to feel discouraged. But I stayed consistent, aligning my content with what my audience truly needed. And even though it felt like nothing was happening, over time, that dedication paid off. Slowly, my online business began to grow, and eventually the sales for my digital products and affiliate marketing and ad revenue outpaced the sales of my least performing retail store, which was pretty impressive. I was so proud of myself and happy that I had made that accomplishment in my online business. It was a big deal when it happened. I remember jumping up and down, very excited when I crossed those markers. Key wasn't just offering products, it was the way that I built trust and provided value through my online presence. And it flourished because I was solving problems for my audience and sharing something that I love. So that shift took some time, but the payoff was well worth it. The beauty to building a content blog lies in the potential to not only create a full-time income, but also impact other people's lives. And by staying consistent, focusing on your audience's needs, and aligning your passion with valuable content, you build trust and long-term success, just as I did with my online business many years ago, and as I'm building and doing this with you today. And the journey may feel slow at first, but when you get it right, the results are powerful. You're not just blogging, you're creating a platform that offers solutions, earns you money, changes your life, and provides you freedom to live life on your terms. So I just want to encourage you today, keep showing up and the momentum will continue. It's like a snowball. It just keeps building and building as it's rolling and rolling. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast today. I am excited to bring you more content like this and more interviews with other experts in their field all around creating something really special on this earth and creating legacy with what you're doing. Thank you so much for listening and spending the time with me today. It gives me such a happy heart to share these stories and these special guests with you. I will see you over on social media where we can continue to talk about the podcast, as well as over at bigstepsboldstories.com. I will see you there and see you on the next episode.